My name is Lisa, and I'm an employee working in the accounting department of a certain company. In my private life, I'm dating my boyfriend, Aaron, and we went on a date today. Aaron has a kind personality, and we always have a good time together. Despite being in such a happy relationship now, I have some unpleasant memories related to love from my high school days. And those memories are about.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal Lisa's boyfriend or anything.
Hey, Clara, why do you always do things like this? You were even hitting on the boyfriend of a girl from the next class last month.
Why? Because it's fun, obviously. Ahaha.
I can't forgive you for this, even if we've been friends since childhood. I don't want to know you anymore. My childhood friend Clara, who would borrow things and not return them, and flirt with other people's boyfriends. But when she went as far as taking my boyfriend, I completely cut ties with her. Such unpleasant memories had always been nagging at me. However, something wonderful happened that made me forget those unforgettable bad memories. And that was...
Lisa, will you marry me? I promise to make you happy for the rest of our lives.
Aaron. Yes. Please take care of me.
Really? You'll really marry me?
Yes. I'm so happy. Thus, Aaron and I got engaged. Eventually, we planned to visit Aaron's family home to formally announce our engagement.
Dad, this is Lisa. She's going to be my wife.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aaron's father.
Nice to meet you. My name is Lisa. I look forward to getting to know you.
I never imagined Aaron would bring home such a wonderful woman. Your mother in heaven must be delighted too, huh?
Ah, stop it, Dad, you're making me blush.
Since Aaron's mother had already passed away, we greeted his father. We were able to build a very good relationship, and the wedding plans were progressing smoothly. However, as the day of the ceremony approached, Aaron's attitude started to seem somewhat indifferent. When the day of the ceremony was near.
Hey Lisa, let's call off the wedding ceremony after all.
What? You mean, cancel the wedding ceremony?
I mean the ceremony, actually, the marriage itself.
What do you mean? Why would you want to cancel the marriage?
I just don't feel like getting married anymore.
You've been coming home late and going out for drinks with work colleagues a lot, but... Hey, Aaron. If there's something, I want you to be honest with me.
It's nothing. Men just have their difficulties.
But...
Oh, enough already. I'm going out for a drink.
Saying that, Aaron went out to drink again. While I was pondering what could have caused such a change in Aaron's feelings, I suddenly received a call. In my agitation, I answered the phone without looking at the caller ID. However, it wasn't my smartphone but Aaron's, which he had left behind. As I panicked about having carelessly answered the call.
Hello, Aaron? About the hotel we're staying at next week.
That voice, could it be? The voice on the phone was unmistakably that of Clara, who used to be my childhood friend. At this moment, I realized why Aaron's behavior had changed. It was because of her. Hey. It's Clara, isn't it? Where did you meet Aaron?
What, Lisa? I thought I recognized the voice. Just kidding.
Answer my question.
Well, remember when you two came near my parents' house? I ran into Aaron by chance then. I struck up a conversation, and we got to know each other.
Just because you met by chance?
He said something about getting married, so I decided to take him from you.
Hey. Why do you always do things like this since we were kids?
I just couldn't stand the idea of you getting married before me. But more than that, stealing from Lisa is just so much fun. Watching a woman get all desperate and squeaky. Ahahaha.
Ugh. Never mind. This is pointless. I hung up the phone right there. When Aaron returned and I confronted him about this, he was unapologetic and just left the house again. The following day, I decided to call Aaron and Clara to have a talk, bracing myself for whatever insolence Clara might throw at me.
It's all my fault. Aaron did nothing wrong, so don't be too mad. Sorry, Lisa.
Don't cry, Clara. Hey. Clara doesn't need to apologize, right? Why make her cry?
The ones at fault here are Aaron and Clara, right? What are you talking about?
It's just because I'm too cute.
That's not true, Clara. Obviously, it's Lisa's fault for being cheated on.
Aaron.
All this talk about the wedding and you never pay attention to me, Lisa. That's what's wrong.
Seeing this situation, I was certain that things could never go back to how they were. So, I decided to put into action a plan I had prepared in advance.
Aaron was the one who kept going out to drink and not coming home, not me.
It's okay, I'll marry Aaron and take responsibility for him.
Well, I'm breaking up with Lisa anyway. So get out already if you understand.
I wonder how long that attitude of yours will last. Well, never mind. Then. Excuse me, everyone, please come in.
Ha! Everyone?
What's this? Are you going to congratulate us or something?
Clara, what are you doing?
Mom, why are you here?
I've heard everything from Lisa. You, staying at your parents' house forever, not working, not even going to your part-time job. What on earth are you doing?
Wait, please. Clara hasn't done anything wrong. Clara and I are in love, so it's natural that it ends up like this.
A man who can't even take responsibility for his engagement has no right to speak so grandly.
Dad? Dad's here too?
Oh? Is it inconvenient for both of you to have your parents here? I had to call them because talking to just the two of you wasn't going to solve anything.
Why did you contact my dad without asking? We should have just talked between us.
As if talking to you would lead anywhere. After all, look at Clara's attitude.
Even so, calling my mom is the lowest. Don't mess with me.
The ones messing around are you two.
Exactly. I was reassured thinking you were getting married and starting a family properly. Aaron, what do you think your marriage to Lisa means?
It was easy for me to get in touch with Clara's mother since I had known her since we were children. Additionally, since I had maintained a good relationship with my father-in-law, he agreed to help as soon as I consulted him. This led to both my father-in-law and Clara's mother being very angry. Determined not to let myself be victimized without fighting back, I decided.
Aaron and Clara, if you two want to get married, go ahead. But you know what? You're going to pay for the wedding expenses and such that I've been handling.
Expenses? Wait. That's, like...
Yes. A total of 10 million yen, all paid by Aaron.
What? Why that amount?
You're the one who said it, Aaron. Let's have a grand ceremony. Let's order custom dresses and tuxedos. I'm not even fond of flashy things, and I said renting the attire would be fine.
Don't get too carried away.
Yeah. Just because Aaron's dad and my mom are here doesn't mean you can get all tough.
Don't forget about the compensation for breaking off the engagement, okay?
Noah! Lisa, you called Dad, and even Noah!
Who's this handsome guy?
Nice to meet you, heavy makeup. I'm Noah, Aaron's brother.
What? This is natural makeup, you know.
Sure.
What's with you? So rude.
Bro, your taste in women has drastically worsened. Well, whatever, but never thought I'd be cleaning up such a stupid mess for my family after becoming a lawyer.
You're a lawyer. You should have said that earlier. So you came here to defend Aaron, right?
That's reassuring. Noah's competent.
Don't be an idiot. Obviously, I'm here to support Dad and Lisa.
Why?
Why would a lawyer need to defend two idiots like you?
It's obvious, considering you two are the ones who should be sued.
Eh? So?
That's right. We'll be taking the full amount for compensation and everything.
Wait a minute. If a lawyer's here, I'm calling off the marriage with Aaron. There. Now I don't have to pay any compensation, right?
When I consulted about this matter, Noah happened to be there. Being a lawyer, he said he could help, which is why he came along with us. However, as soon as Clara found out that Noah was my lawyer, she quickly changed her tune. Seeing her reaction, Aaron said,
Hey, Clara. What's that supposed to mean?
Eh? Because paying compensation is seriously a hassle? I just did it for fun. If I enjoyed it, that was enough for me, so if we break up, that's the end of it, right?
I figured as much.
What do you mean? Was everything with me just a game to you?
Well, if we got married, I could live comfortably as a housewife, which would have been fine. But paying compensation to marry you? That's seriously tedious, isn't it?
You foolish girl. Do you have any idea how much Lisa has done for you over the years? Even when everyone disliked you, she stayed your friend till the end.
It's not like I asked her to.
Aaron, you two should know that someone as wonderful as Lisa won't come your way again.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have no intention of getting you and Lisa back together. I would never allow Lisa to marry a man like you.
Why are you taking Lisa's side like this?
Because there's no reason for me to support you.
I'm sorry to say this in front of your father and brother, but a man who abandons his fiancée for an affair is worse than trash. Of course, I won't support Claire either.
Why? Just get back with Lisa and everything will be fine.
There's no way it ends happily ever after just by breaking up with you.
Clara claimed she would break up with Aaron to escape paying compensation. However, such a flippant change of heart obviously wouldn't exempt her from responsibility.
Whether you keep dating or break up, you're still paying compensation, got it? Also, big brother, you're paying all the expenses Lisa incurred for the wedding.
Why? I said it's over between us, so I shouldn't be involved anymore, right?
If that were the case, there would be no divorces due to infidelity, would there?
What? It's Clara's fault for hitting on me in the first place, right?
Ha! What's that supposed to mean?
If you hadn't approached me when we went to greet Lisa's parents, Lisa and I would have gotten married and built a happy family. We were supposed to have a grand wedding.
Don't make me laugh. You were all in on it too. Don't you dare put all the blame on me.
What did you say?
Enough already.
Eat!
Why is Aaron's dad getting mad?
Because grown adults like you keep spouting nonsense.
Destroying someone's happiness and then trying to shift the blame is disgraceful.
Both of you keep insisting you're not to blame, but from what you've both said, it's pretty much a confession of what went down, isn't it?
Well, it can't be helped, right? I'm about to get married. A man wants to have some fun for the last time before marriage, right?
Don't generalize men like that. It's a disservice to other single men.
Aaron, you just admitted to cheating, LOL.
You've been admitting to it for a while now.
That's why I'm saying I'll break up.
Like that's going to fly. You're the reason the engagement was broken off, so you're paying compensation.
Aaron and Clara continued to insist they were not at fault, attempting to shift the blame onto each other. This behavior finally pushed both the father-in-law and Clara's parents from frustration to outright anger. Despite being scolded, the two seemed unrepentant.
The reason things got this far is because Lisa wouldn't just go along with it, right? Clara's saying she'll break up, so let's go ahead and get married as planned.
Yeah. That way, Lisa can be happy, right?
Even if I did marry you, it's clear you'd continue your relationship with Clara.
What are you talking about, Lisa?
That's Lisa's line, idiot.
Aaron, dream talking is supposed to happen in your sleep, you know?
Getting married is supposed to be the most exciting and heart-fluttering time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying let's get married as planned, Lisa.
I refuse. Who would marry someone like you?
Then there's no reason for me to break up or pay compensation, right?
You're not too bright, are you? Well, whatever. I'll send the official documents later. If you're not satisfied, hire a lawyer or whatever you want. Bring it on from anywhere.
Noah! You're my brother, so you should be on my side.
Before that, I'm Dad's son, so I'm on Dad's side.
Besides, Lisa is Noah's client. Supporting you is out of the question.
Moreover, everyone here except you two supports Lisa.
After doing something this terrible, who would defend you?
Why not? You could at least defend me a little bit, couldn't you?
What part of you now is worth defending?
Both you and Aaron. Don't expect us to be on your side. Don't be spoiled.
Exactly.
Realizing their parents were not on their side after all this discussion, Aaron and Clara.
You don't have to say it like that, do you? I never even imagined something like this would happen. I didn't think this would happen at all. Forgive me.
So now that you see defiance won't work, you're resorting to begging?
I'm apologizing, so forgive me, Lisa. And while you're at it, forgive me too. We're childhood friends, aren't we?
No. We've long since cut ties.
So, you're really going to take compensation from me?
Of course. Take this opportunity to reflect on all the times you've made others cry because of you.
You're kidding, right? Please, I'm begging you. I'll apologize properly, so forgive me.
If crying solved everything, we parents wouldn't have to come here like this.
Please, Lisa, marry me.
No, thanks.
This is what happens when you get too happy and carried away.
Please. Dad, convince Lisa for me.
I'm begging you too, I'll never steal anyone's boyfriend again.
Your never is the least trustworthy thing in the world.
I oppose your marriage with Lisa for her happiness. You're disowned.
I'm cutting ties with you too, bro. Having a jerk like you as family is no joke.
Everyone agrees with me. You'll definitely be taking responsibility. Sleep tight. Aaron and Clara desperately pleaded in the end, but their pleas were rejected, and they were taken away by their respective parents. Noah handled the paperwork for the various expenses related to the ceremony and the compensation claims. Aaron and Clara signed the documents tearfully, but there was no escaping the facts. Clara was disowned and kicked out of her home, and the two ended up living together. However, Aaron was suddenly laid off, having been on the radar of the HR department for a while, though he had hoped for a promotion. It turned out his frequent external visits didn't translate into performance improvements, and his slacking was discovered. With Clara not working at all, they managed to find some part-time jobs, but their combined salaries barely covered their payments for compensation, leading to a miserable life as a consequence of their thoughtless actions. As for me, thank you so much. I know it's just a meal to say thanks, but too bad your dad and Clara's mom couldn't make it.
They seem to have intended to give us some space, I guess.
Intended to? What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyway, your sleep tight line was pretty cool.
Please, let's not talk about that. It's embarrassing just to think about it.
No, really, it was cool.
I invited Noah, my father-in-law, and Clara's mother to dinner as a thank you for that time. However, my father-in-law and Clara's mother had to cancel suddenly due to other commitments. I decided to thank them another time and proceeded to thank Noah. It was our first real conversation, but we hit it off and had a great time talking. It felt like making a new drinking buddy, and we exchanged contact information when we parted. After the broken engagement, I felt surprisingly light, no sense of heartbreak or loss, but rather, every day felt enjoyable. Maybe this experience made me stronger. If so, I can surely live well on my own. With that thought, I decided to enjoy my single life a bit longer. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.